Hey everybody, my name's Dylan and I make poor financial decisions when it comes to automobiles. Allow me to explain. Hey everybody, welcome back to On the Brink. Sorry for there was a bit of a hiatus there. I haven't uploaded in a little while. Things have been a little slow here. We're slow on funds and the weather has turned on us. We're basically right at the cusp of winter. It's been below 30 every day this week, except for today. We're at a crisp 50 right now. But luckily, we're in Ohio, so we get all of the wind during the winter. So 50 feels like 40-ish, depends on where you're at and what the wind's doing. But we did just cross over to 250 subscribers. So thank you very much to everyone who's been here for a while, and to the new people, welcome. If you didn't already know, everything I own is garbage. It kind of works. Some of it does, some of it doesn't, and some of it's broken. When I say some of it, I mean most of it. The red truck, I keep blowing boots off because this is designed for like PVC piping. I got this at a hardware shop. So I have new boots. I got another one there. And that's not an appropriate clamp. New boots and clamps. I also think I might get a bead roller. I don't know if I need it or not, but like I said, it's winter here, so this thing might be parked for a little while. See what kind of money I can put together to maybe do some brakes or suspension. We also need a new rear gear because this one is way wrong with that new transmission. My daly's still broken because it needs a slave cylinder. I finally got the lift is ready to be reinstalled. That concrete's dried. That was on the plan for this weekend, but now that may have changed because I have other things broken. What else we got? The 40. All that needs is a starter. That starter went bye-bye. It's no longer good. So waiting on a new starter for that one, and it's pretty much wrapped up and done. Let me know if you guys want to see some footage on that. I do have some footage. It's old. It's not good. It's not super entertaining. It's 6 volt to 12 volt. There's nothing. It wasn't very fun to film. I doubt it's fun to watch. Kurt's truck, we did the nitrous on that last time you seen it. He took the nitrous bottle to get refilled, and I haven't seen him since. So Curtis, if you're watching, I miss you. Come see me. I know you're busy. You gotta have a little bit of time, right? I haven't told him yet, but I've considered to start daling that because all of my garbage is just breaking and falling apart. We got more outside. Let's go outside and look. My current daily, which is actually not supposed to be my daily, it's supposed to be my tow rig and keep miles off it, is parked outside because my house garage door just quit on me. Now, I do have to say I have 2 house garage doors. One's been broken for like 2 years now, and I just didn't fix it because I didn't want to spend the money because COVID hit and everything got stupid expensive. And I didn't really need it. But now the other one is basically garbage. I might look at it and see if I can figure something out. But now I think I'm replacing garage doors this weekend. You guys don't care about that. But because I am who I am and I make poor financial decisions with automobiles, we got something new on the property. You guys want to see? 1969 F600. Some people call this a grain truck. I call it a dump truck because it dumps. And I don't haul grain. I'm not a farmer. But this thing's really sweet. Ford. Got I think these are the Widowmaker wheels, right? Yeah, I think you got to take these off, and then this, yeah, see it's split right here. These rings got to come off. I know one guy that'll mess with those wheels and change tires, and I do not want to change tires on these. They're not great. I don't know if they're original, but they are old. But they all still hold air, all 6 of them, dually. You don't see tread like that no more. But yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. She doesn't have much rust. Yeah, a little bit here and a little bit down here. That's really it. Oh, look at that steering wheel. that steering wheel and that shifter stick is kind of why I bought this. Also, this is made out of metal. I'm a victim of circumstance when it comes to this truck, honestly. I know the guy who I bought it off of. He was thinking about selling it. I was thinking about buying it. Kind of just fleeting, right? Just because it's old and made of metal and it's cool and it's Ford and that big old steering wheel. But I was talking to Thomas about it, and he wanted me to buy it so that he could use it when he needed it, and I said no. And he got upset, so I said, let's go halvesies on it, and he said okay. So then I felt like I was locked into an agreement that I didn't really want to be a part of. But for the amount of money we got in it, I'm pretty happy with it, I think. It just sits here in the driveway, and I'm like, man, why did I buy that? But when I sit in it, get behind the wheel, it all changes. There we go. Got it. So that is a 330 Ford. Wish it was a 390. I don't know why it's not, but this is what they picked. And it's got some 4-speed I don't know about, and a dual speed rear end. So that's new. I've never had one of them. I think you're looking at a stock 2-barrel Holley down there. Nothing's fancy. It does have a parasitic draw, so the good old boy I bought it off of did the right thing and just put one of these in. So I approve of that. Listen. Oh God, you don't have to help that much at all. Let's see if we can get this old pig fired up, huh? Look at that view. I mean, block that out. That's why I like this truck. All right, make sure we're in neutral. Kind of hard to tell. That's a gear. That's half a gear. That feels like neutral. Okay, well, let's do 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. Key on. I'm gonna push the clutch in anyway. I don't trust it. Oh my God. Would you look at that? Like it just shut off a minute ago. I promise you it didn't. I'm kind of impressed. We'll let it sit here and warm up for a minute. It is a little chilly out today. Give you a little walk around here. So like I said, 4-speed. We got, that's for your 2-speed rear end. Parking brake, look at that. Made of metal, not hooked up. Approved. What do we got? I haven't even, okay, well, may have to look into that a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh goodness. Okay, well, might have to clean that out someday. We'll just get back in there. Okay, we'll clean that out later. We got radio? Nothing. Dang it. Oh, there was something. Did you hear that? Yeah. Ashtray. Ugh. Oh, that might be crime scene evidence. Well, forget about that. Okay, so it's not super luxurious, but you guys want to see the one thing that it does do? And so this thing here. Oh, yeah. I think that's it. Okay, now pull this out. Aha! Look at that. Look at that. Stop here. I don't want to lift her too high. We do have, there's a few things back there. Look at this thing. Ooh, dual cylinders. Man. Look how that frame stays oiled, right? That frame stays oiled just naturally. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It kind of sounds like a steam engine, maybe? I don't know what that is exactly. I might look into it, I might not. It seems to do what it's supposed to. Alright, let's put that back down. Ooh. And shut that off. Okay. What do you guys say? You want to go for a ride? There ain't much to first gear. She's for crawling, and I got it in high right now. Oh. We are in third gear already. Just got on the road. Not exactly a comfortable ride. Oh, the brakes have left the chat. You just gotta pump them. You gotta pump them a few times. We're slowing down. I don't know if the turn signals work on this thing or not. I know the fuel gauge doesn't work. Oh shoot, brakes. You gotta pump those brakes. I'm telling. Whew. You gotta lift your leg up into the steering wheel to really get on the brake pedal. Second gear is about a mile from first gear. Third gear just straight up and over. It's all about this big old steering wheel. Oh God, we got a vibration. We'll say that vibration's from cold tires. Is that a thing? It's probably. Oh my God. Yeah. I think it gets more comfortable the more weight you got on it, but we really don't have much of anything in here now. There go them brakes again. Ugh. Ugh. You can downshift it, but you need to rev match. To be completely honest, this may be the most put together vehicle I own right now. I didn't mention it, but the daily, the tow rig, the alternator started sounding like a 2.9 Whipple the other day. So that's great. Still charging, but I imagine it's only a matter of time before that thing's gonna go pop and I won't be charging anymore. We're on a old little one-lane road, and when I say one lane, I mean one lane, especially when you're in this truck. All right, gotta start braking. Boy, you gotta start pumping them, let me tell you. Whew. Goodness. It's a bit of a handful. Oh. We're in top gear, fourth gear by 25 mile an hour. She tops out at about 45. I wouldn't really recommend much beyond that. Starting to come out of that horrible vibration. It might have been tires. Got a stop sign coming up in about 200 yards. I better start pumping these brakes now. Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting there. You just gotta, you know, this is before ABS. All right, you had to, oh geez, there they kick in hard. Boy, when they kick in, woo, they grab, let me tell you. Ugh. Truck. This truck was made in 1969. That's what, almost 55 years ago? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't see in 55 years you're gonna see a 2023 half-ton Ford out on the road. I just don't think so. Not with all the electronics and everything that's going wrong, or could go wrong with them, and people to fix them. This is simple, all right? And maybe that's not a fair comparison, right? A half-ton pickup truck and a big old dump truck that only gets driven when you need it. But, I mean, there's plenty of 69 Ford half-tons out right now. I'm not a fan of new stuff. Now, saying that, I do understand that subconsciously I may be saying it simply because I can't afford it. I do accept that. If I could afford a brand new vehicle, would I buy one? I don't know. I imagine if I could afford one, if I could afford one to the point where I would feel safe losing it in a heartbeat because of some nonsense, electrical radar, who knows what kind of issues, maybe. I like things that are made out of metal. I don't need all kinds of fancy doodads and infotainments and air-conditioned seats. I got air conditioning right here. Right here. Right? Got a cigarette window too. We call them cigarette windows back in the day. We call them vent windows. I don't care what you call them. This is all the air conditioning I need. I imagine when I get older, I'll probably change my tune. Thomas is right though. We need we need one of them. I got this guy. You can't even hear it. I can barely hear it. All in all, this is a pretty sweet old rig. Oh God. The bed doesn't really have any like locks to hold it down. I think it just kind of bounces a little bit. Can't be in a hurry when you're in this thing. I don't care where you're going. You ain't gonna get there fast. But that's okay. I'm in too much of a rush as it is already. Let's just slow her down a tick, huh? Boy, you gotta pump these brakes, I tell you. Whew, there they go. They are power. There's a booster behind the seat. I think there might be two of them actually. I'm not sure why. Oh! Can't put it in first gear until you're fully stopped. That's my bad. Yeah. She's just now starting to get warmed up. Oh, the temperature gauge works. Speaking of that, and the oil gauge works. All right. Fuel gauge still don't work, and we're either not charging or the alternator gauge don't work. Boy, I was doing 45 the last time I drove this thing, but 35 seems to be peak today. I am in high gear. I ain't even tried to put it low yet. We're going against the wind right now too. That makes more of a difference than you would think. Oh, we gotta get ready. Make it into the driveway. Oh shit. We're not gonna, oh, there they go. There, we got them. I think the brakes may need bled just to fuzz, maybe. Alright, you don't even need throttle to get this thing going. You just slowly let out the clutch and she'll start moving. Oh. There you have it. Good little country cruise in a 69 F600 grain truck, dump truck, whatever you want to call it. Why did I buy this truck? I don't know. Kind of because it was for sale. Kind of because Thomas really wanted to. Kind of because I've never owned a dump truck. Do I have buyer's remorse? I don't think so. Not anymore. I did for a little while, coming home every day and just seeing it parked here. But when I'm behind this big old wheel, let me tell you, buyer's remorse gone. I can't wait to do my first heavy haul. I think this thing, I don't think it maxes out at like 10 tons. But either way, it's got 3 pedals, 2 of which work. That brake, boy, it's a little sketchy. So, yeah, all in all, I think it was a wise purchase.